All right. Knock down a couple of these Wings calls. We'll get to McGonigal a little later. We got the Sweet 16 draft today. And again, look, actually, we can do the McGonigal thing now because the Red Wings are going to take main stage as well. Let's just be simple with it, right? I'm thrilled. He played his way onto the roster.
Yeah.
And in years past, I think the Tigers would have held him back. But I think everyone understands what's going on here. Let's be clear. There is very likely going to be, it's a mortal certainty, there's going to be a work stoppage. And I don't know that there'll be baseball in 2027. I think it'll be heavily abbreviated at best.
And half a season?
At least. Because it's the owners are dug in. They want a salary cap. I think this is going to get nasty. The point is the Tigers spent the money. The payroll's up. They know they're going to be the favorite of the division. If McGonigal's any good, his service time is never an issue.
It won't matter.
Because you're going to sign him long-term.
Yep.
He is the best shortstop you have on the roster. Do I think shortstop's where he finishes his career? No. But right here, right now, McKinstry had an awful spring training, and Javi Baez was awful after the Magic Mario star ran out.
Harvey?
He turned back into Harvey. This is a guy who you're going to play against right-handed pitching, and maybe you play Javi against lefties. The point is, this guy is one of the most advanced hit tools in a minor. He earned it. He earned it. Start him. What's the harm? If it doesn't go well, you send him down.
And that's what I was saying. Like, okay, so if after 40 games he's in over his head, you send him back down.
No big deal.
You need to work on this, and this. Fix those. We'll see you back up here.
Done.
No harm, no foul. But let's see what he does against live MLB pitching.
Yes. And here's the other thing. The question. How much juice does this add to you watching this team? Does McGonigal get you to watch more, tune in more? I mean, look, it's exciting.
You know what? It does, because he becomes the bigger story in my world. It's not so much about, well, what's going to happen with Skubal. Now I'm watching to see, okay, how well is he going to do? Can this kid go out and win Rookie of the Year?
I just wish he was right-handed. That's the only knock I got. But I'm excited to see it, because to me, the worst thing is when a young player who's ascending earns his way onto the roster and we let rules that aren't baseball affect the decision. I respect the hell out of the fact that this organization said, you know what, to hell with 2033. If this kid's good, we're signing him.
If he's ready.
He helps us now.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. I love it.
And he didn't make the opening day roster, but it was also interesting seeing that Max Clark is in Toledo, which means like he's on deck. Like,
yeah,
go down there, do what you need to do, and we'll see if we can find some space for you out in the outfield and center field.
Yeah, and I think part of the Max Clark thing, well, there's a multitude of things. Look, let's leave aside the disastrous afternoon he had and all that. I don't care about the diamond necklaces. Look.
Because you know what, Mike? If he comes up here and he tears the cover off the ball,
no one will care.
Everybody will come out there with their Mr. T starter kits at the game.
That's why I said I don't care about none of that. The whole thing with him, I think it's Parker Meadows dependent. Look, Javi Baez can be a stopgap in center, but if Parker Meadows never regains form of who he was 2 years ago when he was leading off for you in a playoff game, I think that's the opportunity. Now, again, Max Clark's hit tool is nowhere near McGonigal's. But can Max Clark draw walks? Can Max Clark be an elite defensive? There are values to Max Clark that go well beyond just hitting. I think the thing that scares me long-term with him, I don't know if he'll ever develop power. That's my one fear. I hate punch and Judy hitters. I can't stand it. But give him a few months, and I'm with you. You put him in Toledo, you give him 200 ABs, and by 4th of July weekend, now all of a sudden you go, okay, where are we at?
Yeah, but here's the thing. The guys who can get on base, if you could put them at the top of the lineup, and then when your home run hitters come up, now those turn into, instead of solo home runs, 2-run home runs.
I think I've heard that.
You wouldn't do it.
So I wonder if...
See, what you just said, Mike, is exactly my belief on why they put Max Clark down in AAA. It isn't, to me, about him. Yes, go down there, figure out this, figure out that. It's more about Parker Meadows. I think they're telling him, we're giving you 2 months here. Figure this out.
Right.
Get better. If not, We got a guy down there that's going to get a little bit more seasoning, and then we'll pull him up if we have to.
One lefty center fielder out, one lefty center fielder in.
That's it. But regarding McGonigal, I was afraid they were going to do the service time thing. I always wanted him on this opening day roster, but I was afraid in the back of my mind that they were going to play this game. But what you're saying makes sense. If there's going to be a stoppage, then why are we playing these games? Because the rules may change anyway.
Exactly. So just play the kid. I'm proud of it. I feel like a proud papa. The Tigers are all grown up.
Yeah, and I think he
acting
earned it.
like a major market team. Yeah. It's fantastic.
He earned it. The spring training, he earned this spot. It's not like, oh, okay, well, we're just gifting him this. No, he went out there and did what you needed to do. And I think
best hitter.
We all saw it, and it was just like, are you really not going to bring him up here because of service time? And they didn't. They said no. He was one of our better hitters. He's earned the right. He's going to play.
Let's knock down these last couple of Red Wing calls, and then I know we got to do our draft, and we got receipts and different things, and then, yes, we'll settle back in on the Wings. But let's go to Will. He's out in GR right now. Will, what's good, buddy?
Hi. So I'm thinking this is like Yzerman's last stand, like Leonidas at Thermopylae and from the movie 300. Because if he doesn't win, if they don't win this game tonight, they're already outside the playoffs. I'm like, yeah, buddy, this is it. I'll be listening to the game on channel 929 on XM. And then for the Tigers, well, I want them. Their opening day game should be on cable, not streaming exclusive. That's so dumb.
Well, that's the Giants and the Yankees game that's streaming. The Tigers, I got to figure it out. I mean, Rico and I were joking around about it. Like, I know we've got a couple of days, but like I'm just trying to figure it out. And obviously, you know, listen, I got a couple of days off. Sunday night, they're on national TV. Fine. Yeah. By next week, I'll have it figured out. But yeah, we're cutting it a little close here. Do you have a steadfast answer?
No, I don't. I think they do.
I listen to all the games on XM, so.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, baseball is
channel 850 channel. But yeah, that's what I do. But yeah, if the Wings don't win tonight,
I dig it. And I've always been a proponent, Will, if you want to go to the movie 300, when Xerxes sends the messenger, we should have a pit of misery for failed GMs, and we kick them down the hole.
Careful what you say. We hold people accountable here.
This is madness. Let's see you get down the hole. You're out. Scott Frost. See ya.
From the Coney Island.
Gone. Where'd he go? I don't know. But that's it. This tonight, they have to win tonight. We go to Rick, 97.1. Rick, how you doing, buddy?
Yo, Mike, Rico, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Rick.
You know, I have a funny analogy. I actually have two of them, and it kind of references how Kenny feels about the team in a way. You know, it's kind of like you bought a light from IKEA, you plugged it in, it worked for 29 days, and that 30th day it starts flickering, you change the light bulb, you do everything you can, and then you're just like, do I return this or do I hold on to it? You know, that's kind of what the Wings are kind of like. And then my other one is that annoying cousin at a family party, the one that keeps talking to you after you tell everyone, yeah, I'm going to leave, and you're stuck here for another 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, that is also why the Irish goodbye is such an effective tool. I know it's unrelated to what you're talking about with the Wings. You don't have to say goodbye to everybody. Just leave.
Yeah, you really don't these days. But no, tonight, yeah, definitely. It's a must win because at that point, if you don't win tonight, you got to win all three against Philly, and not including any of the other games you have to win. But it makes the road even harder. And then it turns from everyone saying, oh, yeah, you know, you have control of your own destiny to now you're having to, you know, rely on other people.
Yeah, and that's the problem. And whether it's Philly, whether it's Ottawa, whether it's been what Columbus has done, these teams aren't just playing well. They've caught fire. They've hit a real stride. I mean, you win 7, 8 out of 10. And the Wings are kind of just bumping along. I mean, I'm not going to accuse the Wings of having the dreadful March they had a couple of years ago with 3 total wins. You can't do that. But they're not good enough. And what I don't want to do is live in this town where we're always going to have an excuse for Yzerman. You'll always make an excuse. You can make excuses for anything. I mean, think about a loser in your life. They make excuses. That's all they do. They're losers. Why? They make excuses. You can always make an excuse. Oh, it's the toughest East in history. Cry about it. Oh, if we were in the Pacific, cool. If Grandma had balls, she'd be Grandpa. Like you gotta stop making excuses, and eventually you just gotta do it. Oh well,
Injuries.
oh again, I'm tired of it. You'll always find something. Like that's what the money's for. Figure it the F out. You're 7 years into it. And you know what really angers me? For all the conversation about this, well, you just wait until Iserman gets his guys here. Yeah, great. We just sent one of them to Grand Rapids because he ain't no good. Who? Where are the reinforcements? Where are the guys?
But lottery luck, Mike. That's the one that's pissed me off lately the most.
I know.
That one, to me, sticks in my craw.
I understand. You know what? Well, that's cool. You didn't you draft a goalie and you could have had Wyatt Johnston?
That is correct.
Oh, okay.
You traded that pick that got Wyatt Johnston for Sebastian Kosa.
How's the goalie working out? Oh, wait, he's not here. 248-539-9797. Okay, then. Northville Lumber, largest Trex decking outlet in the country. And in fact, Northville's Michigan's Trex Superstore, all colors of Trex decking, railing, lighting. They have it all the time and at the absolute lowest prices. So whether you're a builder or do-it-yourselfer, you can count on Northville. They're going to have everything you need when you need it. Get on their schedule so you can get that deck built for spring and enjoy the few nice days we get in this state. Call Northville Lumber. You could stop by and take home some samples. It's northvillelumber.com. That's northvillelumber.com. All right, Rico. Let's do the dance. I know you're very excited about this.
All right. I have the draft order. Draft order that was audited by the accounting firm of Jimmy and Pete. With the number 4 selection is Kenneth Cott. Number 3 is Michael Valente. 2 is David Hull. I got number 1.
All right. All I'll say is I'm glad I got 3 because it gives me an opportunity. I think there are 3 teams capable of winning the whole damn thing. At least I get one of them, so I'll live with it.
So, and we're going to do the snake draft. So, Kenny, you'll get pick 4 and 5.
All right.
Okay?
So, and also a commemorative shacket.
Where are the Winnipeg Jets on this? Are they here?
Kenny selects the Hartford Whalers.
I'm going to start off with the first pick of a team that I know will make it to the Final Four, no doubt. Off the board, defense travels, so does Houston.
Wait, with the first overall pick, you took Houston.
Yes.
You hate Houston.
I don't.
You're actively rooting against them with Illinois. This is stunning.
No, I like both teams. But
I know what you're doing. Okay, I see what you did here because Iowa, Nebraska in the grossest Sweet 16. Okay, yeah, that's he's playing 4D chess over there.
That's a team I think is guaranteed to be in the Final Four.
All right, well, over to David. Just do it. Take my national champion. I know what you're going to do, you POS.
Thank you so much.
Well, they left you Arizona.
It's fine.
I did.
Everything's fine. I'll take Arizona.
And Kenny? We left it just for you, Kenny.
Yes. Duke. Give me Duke. Yes.
Now, Kenny, there is strategery to this.
Yes.
Because you get back-to-back picks. So you got to have the bracket. Where are you going with your second selection?
I'm going to take your guys' school off the board just so you don't have to worry about the mental gymnastics you have to go through when analyzing your Michigan State Spartans.
You can have them. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, same here.
Wow.
Okay.
The 5th pick. Wow.
Okay, that's fine. So now it gets interesting. So here's what I'm going to do. This is kind of like I'm going to go for the block. Let's go center square.
Okay.
I will take Illinois.
Ooh.
I'll bank. I think it's Michigan, Arizona in the Final Four in the West will meet the Midwest, and Kenny already has Duke up top. I will take Illinois because I think the winner of Houston and Illinois goes to the Final Four. I kind of get a decent shot, plus it adds more juice to the Rico versus Mike game.
Okay.
My team versus your team. I'll take Illinois.
Okay. I'll go Iowa State.
Oh, you've upset Papa Bear. What happened there?
I was hoping Iowa State would make it to me. So
It almost did because I was thinking about going to the other side, going against Kenny there with UConn or St. John's, but nah, Iowa State.
Now, Rico back-to-back selections. No Iowa State.
no.
Duke has been selected. MSU's been selected. Illinois and Houston selected. Iowa State is gone. Michigan is gone. And Zona is gone.
I'm going to go with the team that I think makes it from the West. Give me Arkansas.
Unbelievable. Head up against my Arizona Wildcats. All right.
Did you say they make it from the West?
Yeah.
So you're
He
predicting?
got seduced by Calipari's
okay.
jacket. Not a shacket, a jacket, Kenny. Rico, your second selection.
Second selection, Mike. You know what? I'm going to go full Paisan. I'm going
No.
St. John.
Damn it. You don't deserve Tricky Ricky. All right, over to David.
I got former Kentucky coaches.
You sure do. So because you've done that, I'll go UConn.
I hate you. Between Michigan and UConn, you really hurt me. All right.
Sorry, man.
No, don't be.
No,
It's
I'm
great
not
drafting.
sorry. No, I'm not.
It's great drafting. Look, this is a problem. So here's what's available. Both empty husks in the Corn Bowl, Iowa and Nebraska. We also have
one's just staring at you.
Tennessee, Bama, Purdue, Texas. Look, the problem is I got to think about this now. If I take Purdue, I'm fighting against myself. Now, we get points for wins, right?
Right.
They're going to face Zona. One's going to eliminate the other. The whole East region's been selected.
Doesn't matter because Arkansas is winning it.
Oh, go to hell. I can't take Tennessee. Rick Barnes is a boob. Bama's going to get smoked. Give me Purdue. It sucks.
Shout out Amish point guards.
I know, it's awful. Maybe he'll raise a barn for me.
All right, so who is left?
Here's what's left, buddy.
Tennessee, Alabama, Texas, Nebraska, and Iowa.
So I have the back-to-back, right?
Yes.
So give me the 2 4s. I'll take Nebraska, and I hate taking Alabama in anything, but I will take Alabama.
It's reasonable. I don't really have a problem with it. They're 2 high seeds, and you're just trying to win games. Yeah, nothing wrong with it. David?
Back to you, Mike.
Oh, back to me? All right, then I'll go head up. Let's see here. Then, you know what? Let's go with one of the ultimate receding hairlines I've ever seen in the NCAA tournament. Give me Iowa. Shout out Ben McCollum.
Oh.
Got to buy that guy a flight to Turkey. He's got to get some lettuce up there. That's a tough deal. He's a good coach. He's a good coach. Give me Iowa. I hope they beat Nebraska because I hate Nebraska.
All right, so that leaves me 2 choices.
Man, I hope Arizona wins it all. That's my only way out with this crew.
Oh, okay, yeah, Texas.
Okay.
Texas with a dollar sign?
And Texas, and I end up with Tennessee.
Ooh, Rick
Barnes.
Gross.
All right.
So I have Zona. Hold on, I got to remember this.
All
now.
right, here, I got it.
Please do.
Mike, you have Arizona,
Yes.
Illinois,
Yes.
Purdue, Iowa. Shout out Big Ten.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Kenny, Duke, MSU, Nebraska, Bama. David, U of M,
Yep.
Iowa State, UConn, Texas with a dollar sign.
Yes.
I have Houston, Arkansas, St. John's, Tennessee.
It's tough. I think it's between you and David. My only way out is Arizona wins the whole thing. I actually like some of your secondary selections better. David taking a team I wanted one ahead of me twice. That's the cost of doing business.
I was really hoping I got Iowa State and Arkansas
I'm surprised you wanted ISU. What is it about that? Like, why did you want them?
because I think they're going to win that bracket.
You think they're beating Michigan?
I got them in my picks, yeah.
Oh, my Lanta.
Wow.
I don't think that the 1 seeds are
Okay.
I don't think they're going to all make it this year like
Now,
they
does
did
the
last
injury
year.
to Jefferson hurt that?
It
'Cause
does.
it really does
I
to
think
me.
I think he's going to be back and play. And if anything, he'll be back for the Elite 8 game.
Correct. I also believe he'll be back for the league. I don't think they have any words against Tennessee. To me,
The best game of the weekend, though, to me, is I love Houston, Rico loves Illinois, and somehow in this twisted deal, we ended up with the opposite. You want to trade?
Yep.
Can I offer you a trade?
No.
Can I trade you your Team Euro and a pack of smokes, and you give me my Cougars? I don't want to root for Illinois.
I need some coffee as well.
Yeah, I mean, the whole Illinois team looks like they drink black coffee and puff heaters.
Now, and by the way, I like Houston. I like Kelvin Sampson. I had them to win the title last year.
You know Kingston Fleming is one of my favorite players. Why you got to do Can I throw in a
you want
sand
to know
bowl?
why? Because I was going to take Duke, but you know what? I'm not sure that Duke wins that bracket.
I know
But when
you
I
have
look at
doubts.
Houston's, I'm like, you know what? It's in Houston, and it's 3 kind of mid Big Ten teams.
We got to start working out trades in these drafts.
I agree.
I want to give Illinois and future considerations for Houston. He had no business taking Houston.
But let me say
all
this.
he's done is besmirch their good name over the last 5 years.
because we cannot let this pass. Kenny selected Bama.
If you give me the Quebec Nordiques and a sandwich, I will trade you Alabama.
I was shocked he took MSU with the 5th pick and passed over so many different teams. I thought MSU was a 3rd round selection. That's just me. All right.
Houston, Illinois, 10:05 tip on TBS/True TV. I cannot wait for that game. I'll be home from dinner. I'm going to settle in. I'm going to have on my little retro. Maybe I'll have a Kelvin Sampson denim button-up like it used to rock at Oklahoma. 97-1. It's baseball season coming up. FanDuel's letting you choose your own reward for the opening week. Log in, pick the reward you want. You're ready to rock. It'll be ready to use on your next MLB bet. FanDuel, home of home runs. So play your game. It's FanDuel.com/Michigan and choose your reward for opening week. It's FanDuel, official partner of the MLB, 21 and up, present Michigan. Opt-in is required. Rewards are non-withdrawable, and restrictions do apply, including bonus and token expiration, leg requirements, and max wager amount. See terms, sportsbook.fanduel.com. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER.
ESPN has a mock draft out.
Oh, dear.
We
heaven
are
and
less
earth.
than a month until
All
the
right.
draft, so here we go.
All right, let's lock in. What Pro Bowler are the Lions taking at 17?
Oh, well, we'll see. I'll start with number 2 because we know what number 1 is. Number 2 is David Bailey, the edge from Texas Tech, goes to the Jets.
It could be Bailey. It could be Arvell
about to
Reese.
say,
It could be
goes
Sonny
number 3.
Styles.
Yep.
I don't know. Wake me up the week of the draft for the Jets. You know it's going to be a defensive player. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on Rico there.
No.
The wings have annoyed me. Kenny's sadness has annoyed me.
Do you think the Jets actually make that pick, or they get smart and trade out of it?
Wait.
Never mind.
He just said the Jets get smart.
Never mind.
Right.
Let's go now. Skip to number 5. The New York Giants select Caleb Downs, safety out of Ohio State.
That's my dream pick. It's been my dream pick since the end of the year. He's the smartest player in the draft. He is a future defensive captain at the NFL level. And the Giants safety play, we've started Mr. Magoo the last 5 years. I love Caleb Downs.
You've been
Want
saying
him.
that. Like I said, I'm more of a Sonny Styles person, but I don't think you can go wrong either way.
No, and look, part of it, let me be very clear. Maybe I'm like hope casting. The Ravens always have great safeties from the Ed Reed days all the way through Kyle Hamilton.
Linebackers and safeties.
So is that what Harbaugh wants to bring to New York? Well, Caleb Downs is a supercomputer. That's what I'd like.
At number 7, running back is taken at number 7. It is Jeremiah Love. Some people have him rated higher than Ashton Genty, who went in last year's draft.
Okay, who's
He's
at
gonna
7? I need a team.
Washington Commander.
Thank you.
He's going to be interesting, David, because I've seen him in the draft as high as 4.
Correct.
To the Titans, to all the way down to the Seahawks at the end of the draft.
And when you look at Washington, okay, I still believe they have to do a better job protecting Daniels, and their defense is older than Methuselah. But who's their running back? I mean, Austin Eckler was 100. They got Bill Krosky Merritt, Chris Rodriguez. I mean, who?
They did sign Rashad White and Jerome Ford.
Okay, I want to help you, son. Rashad White sucks. He's one of the least efficient backs in the league. Total bum. I'll allow it. Go ahead. Take Jeremiah Love. It'll be a fun backfield on read options.
Well, I mean, and I guess they can go ahead and try and get that old lineman in the second round since they draft so high in the second round. So I get it. But yeah, Love he's going to be interesting because I think that's where the draft really starts because he could go anywhere from 4 to 32. Wow.
At number 8, the New Orleans Saints select Reuben Bain Jr. out of Miami.
I like him.
I know you do, but he's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. He got tiny little arms, man.
But he goes very fast.
I know he does, but I think it's different beating tackles in college, and then you get to the pros, and those players have a reach 5, 6, 7 inches longer, and they're more powerful, and they're going to get their hands on you.
Fair.
I love him as a player. I want the kid to be good because his motor is nonstop. I mean, he seriously looks like Take My Strong Hand guy from Scary Movie. Right. His arms are so tiny.
Now, somehow Cam Jordan stays there, then he doesn't have to be that guy. It may work. But yes, if you're making him out to be the main edge rusher, that's going to be problematic.
Then we get a run on offensive tackles here in the next few picks. The Dolphins take Francis Mawagoa from Miami. At 13, the Rams take Monroe Freeling. At 14,
wait, I thought he was going to be a Lion.
So what do you mean? You mean picking at 17 doesn't guarantee you get a tackle? Oh.
Here's what they do get at 17.
Yeah, let me hear this.
Caden Proctor.
He's a guard. I mean, you could try him at tackle, but to me, you got to start him at guard. And I'm okay with that had they signed Braden Smith and moved Sewell to left tackle, but okay, fine. He's a guard.
Or you move Sewell to left tackle right now and you stick him at right tackle.
You could try it. Yes. I'm not going to knock it.
He's not your left tackle.
There's a lot of physical tools there. I will tell you, he played heavy last year. He played sloppy. Like, there's an element to this where, like, okay, if Lion fans made fun of Jordan Davis, who never was sloppy, he's just a freak. Even Jordan Davis is down 17 to 20 pounds from his rookie year. Proctor's got to get himself in better shape.
Yeah, but it's listed here as 352 is what he was. So,
buddy, he could. By the end of last year, he looked 532, and his play was just all over the place. The talent is there, but snap to snap, you don't know what you're getting.
Yeah,
maybe they could fix him.
But the thing is, I think he would be the perfect pick for this Lions team because they have so many holes on that offensive line. You could figure out where his best
placement
position is.
Yeah.
You know what, son? We've come to the conclusion you're a right guard. There you go. Or you're a right tackle, or you're a left guard. We'll figure this out.
Just deploy him somewhere and get better. Yeah, no, I'd be cool with it. I would never mock it. He scares me.
So later in this mock draft, they have the Arizona Cardinals trading back into the first round at 26 with the Buffalo Bills to take Ty Simpson.
Yeah, don't care. Why don't we get to the Steelers for a second? That's the one I want to hear about. Fumbles?
Well, the Steelers at 21 take Vega Ione.
Oh, the guard from Penn State.
Penn State. Yep.
Designed to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. Here's the comp. You ready? Alan Faneca.
Yep.
This guy kills people.
And we've been looking for Allen since he left.
He's Rico's version of Nick Bolton. The dude just kills people.
But was that not an accurate
100%
description?
Absolute 100%.
But who's
Weird the
quarterback?
Lions passed on him.
Yeah.
See, that would have given you a pretty fierce interior trio there.
But it tells me, once again, you don't know if you need a guard or a tackle.
Who
Go
the
ahead.
Niners taking? Land of privilege.
Keldrick Falk, the edge out of Auburn.
Whatever. He's more of a space eater than an explosive player. I don't love him.
Nah.
Shocked you don't want him here since you don't care about your D-line. All right. Good talk. David, excellent work. Thank you for this. Kenny's pouty face is ruining my day. 97, Shack it, 97.1.
Brought to you by Rapid Roofing. The day has come. Kevin McGonigal has made the Tigers opening day roster. McGonigal, the number 1 prospect in the Tigers system and the number 2 in all of baseball. He's yet to play a game above Double-A. Last year rose from low A to high A to Double-A. And in 88 games, he slugged .583. In other roster news, Wenzel Perez didn't make it. Parker Meadows did. There's still 3 relievers battling for 2 remaining spots. The Tigers in the middle of their last game of the spring, 6-6 against Colorado right now. Justin Verlander started, lasting 4 2/3 innings, allowing 8 hits and 5 earned runs. Lions GM Brett Holmes joined the Lions Collective podcast and was asked about the report of differing opinions between him and Dan Campbell on roster construction. The NBA Players Association released a statement today, quote, Cade Cunningham's potential ineligibility for postseason awards after a defining season is a clear indictment of the 65-game rule and yet another example of why it must be abolished or reformed to create an exception for significant injuries, end quote. The Red Wings against the Senators tonight right here on 97.1 at 7. At the Corwell Health Sports Desk, I'm Jeremy Otto. For more, go to 97.1 The Ticket or Odyssey.com.
All right, 5 o'clock. Let's get to business, shall we? We have a Game 7 type game this evening. It's Wings. It's Ottawa. This is it. This is the last stand at the rebuild corral. The Red Wings playoff odds have been cut in half in the last week. They are down to -150 to get in. The Islanders, after Sorokin, it was devil's magic. A 1-0 win against Columbus, and the way this is broken, the Wings have gone from having a very strong position to they're on the outside looking in. And tonight's game against Ottawa, on a back-to-back, down 3 defensemen. I'm sorry. This is it. If this rebuild has any legs, if this season has any hope, they have to win. But I want to know you guys. Maybe you're driving down to the arena or soon to be leaving for the arena. Tell me where you're at. Because do I think they're going to win tonight? I do. This is a setup kind of game. You should win this game. And I'd like to believe that the guys dressing tonight are going to play with a level of urgency against a team in Ottawa who won last night. This is a league game. This is a game you win. You're at home. But, man, if they don't win, their playoff odds, a regulation win, 68%. A regulation loss, 40%.
Yeah, and on top of that, Ottawa jumps them for, right outside the playoffs. So that is, this is a must win. This is almost a play-in type loser drops out type of game. And yeah, they're coming in shorthanded. It's here. You have every advantage. You can't let this thing, you can't squander this.
My question is, if they do lose, what's left? How does it impact your view of the build, of Yzerman, of this franchise? Because let me be clear about something. I can't do what I did at 2:00. It would be fake. But I'm so disgusted we even have to have this conversation again on March 24th, and we're sitting here begging to beat the Ottawa Senators. We're begging to hang on to a playoff spot. That is incredibly frustrating. And what I don't like is built-in excuses. Well, the East is really good this year. Or, well, Larkin got hurt. That's another thing. You want to wear to see? You better play tonight. I don't care for 50%. Gut it out. Period.
Yeah, I think if they lose tonight, it becomes same old March where how is this any different from any other March where you found a way to just collapse and not play well? And I don't care what the coach says. We're going to talk about it because it keeps happening.
I ignore what all coaches and GMs say. They're never going to tell you the truth anyways. Who gives a damn? It's pointless. So look, go ahead. I want to hear from the Hockey Elite. I need to hear from you. I need to know your confidence level. And I need to know if they lose this game tonight, does that materially change how you feel? Because it's going to get real quick. And you can kind of see with where the odds have gone and where your playoff probabilities have gone. And let me say this. Yes, you play the Flyers 3 times. The Flyers are 7-2-1 in their last 10. And that's not a layup anymore. I mean, when you really look at this and you look at the teams you are surrounded by, that's the problem. Everyone's playing better hockey than you. That's the biggest issue in all this. Like when you really look at it, you know, I mean, the Wings are just kind of meandering along. Okay, well, here, example. You know, you look at the Blue Jackets. I mean, the Blue Jackets have been incendiary. They're 6-1-3 over their last 10. Ottawa, oh, cool, 8-2. The Flyers, 7-2-1. And yes, the Bruins, they've been a bit average, but they beat you. Okay, so 5-2-3, but they beat you head up. So I just, at a certain point, the Wings have to be the one who start to play really good hockey. I mean, this might take, Kenny, I want to be fair. I don't want to do like sizzle radio. Is it going to take 96 points? 98?
All major projections that I've seen have it somewhere in that range that you're talking about. I don't think that's sizzly or hot take artist.
All right, so you got 12 games, and you're sitting at 84 points. You need 6 wins. Well, go ahead and lose tonight. Now start doing the math. And you're going to Buffalo. Do the math. You're at critical mass real quick if you don't win tonight.
There's a reason it jumps from 8% if you win tonight to 40-some percent if you lose tonight.
It's 40 flat.
Exactly. Okay, so 40%, 40 flat. There's a reason that there's that big of a dip. It's because these games are important. And by the way, you were talking about teams that were winning right now. Like we talk about Philly, you talk about Columbus, you talk about Boston, you talk about whoever. Yeah, there's a reason they're winning right now. It's because this is the most important time of the year to
Correct.
be winning. The Wings being 4-4-1, -3 goal differential, it's not good enough.
I don't know. And look, maybe people at the start of the show, people were wildfire with this. Maybe people are scared. Maybe they're not confident. I mean, I do think they're going to win just because everything points to this is your night tonight. If you don't win tonight, I'm done. I have not written them off. I have tried to get Kenny to believe again. Maybe Kenny's going to be right. But if they lose, I'm going to join Kenny and paying customer Costa. He's going to be in the building tonight. I'll join them. They lose tonight. They're done. I'm done. I whatever happens, happens. I can't keep doing it. I'm so tired of this.
No, because this is a game that it's set up for them to win. Like there should be no excuse of why you can't get this thing done. Ottawa coming off of a back-to-back, minus players. You're at home.
You got to win.
Yeah.
But you're not playing good hockey. I don't know. 248-539-9797. Kenny doesn't even want to go to the game tonight, which is stunning to me. Kenny wants no part of it.
Yeah, I have no interest in going to watch this. I want to sit on my couch and pull my hair out, and when they win, I'll be upset for some reason. That's what's going to happen.
What are you, like spite rooting?
A little bit, because at this point, I'll watch them win tonight, and I'll go, of course. Of effing course they win. And now we have to ride this roller coaster for a little bit longer. Damn team.
Well, yeah, but hold on. Kenny, if they win, they've got real odds to get in.
Sure, yeah. They also have real odds to disappoint us down the stretch even more.
Oh, my God. All right. 248-539. David, you're disgusted. Go ahead.
Is completely beaten. And I understand it. I get it. This is what we've dealt with. This is now year 7. I understand it. But wow, Kenny, you are done.
Well, what reason do I have to not be browbeaten down by this team? Give me one, because I can't find one. If there was a source of optimism or pride with this team, they don't even look like they care about their own captain, David.
I'm trying to think of one. I can't think of one.
I got nothing. They've taken away his hopes. That's dangerous.
Someone says, preach it, Kenny.
Kenny, I'm going to give you the ultimate compliment, Kenny. You know puck.
Oh, you know what? There's dozens, if not hundreds, of people that would disagree with you. I know nothing about puck. I'm a very stupid hockey fan. Grab that as a drop, David. Play it every time I'm right.
Well, no, because basically that's how hockey fans gatekeep. You say something that hurts their feelings, they just say you don't know the game. Yeah, I mean, it's nonsense. You haven't said anything crazy. That's the other thing, too. I'm sorry. But if you're a game time decision, you're playing. If you want to wear the C, come on. And especially when Larkin was the guy who piped up last year saying we needed help and Yzerman didn't get it. All right, well, now you can be the help. I don't care if they're Bernie Lomax. Duct tape him to a chair and send him down the ice. Figure it out. He's got to play tonight. I'm at that, but see, this is the difference. This is where I'll get yelled at. There are no sacred cows. No. If they miss the playoffs, I don't give a damn. You can fire everybody. You trade everybody. None of it matters.
Make me an offer.
It just doesn't matter. And Kenny gets all upset because then he'll do his Lucas Raymond routine. And I'm going, cool. Then where's Lucas Raymond to step up?
No, I think if they don't make the playoffs, I think even Kenny would say, you know what? It may be time. Just blow this whole thing up.
It won't matter, though. Ain't nothing going to change. You got a lifetime deal.
That is true.
Nothing's going to change.
Corner booth.
And Cookie's already paid for his playoff tickets. Nothing's changing. 248-539-9797.
It's like every GM just preaches that.
David, text.
Yes. Tex here says, after the past 2 to 3 years, I don't care anymore. I'm not getting invested in the Wings to get my hopes up again. I'm going to watch Tiger make his TGL debut over the Wings tonight.
That's awful. Come on. Are you kidding me?
That is what he texted in. From Rambo, he says, if the Wings lose, it doesn't change where I'm coming from because I've been done with them for the last 3 years, and this will just be the icing on the cake.
I didn't know my name was Rambo. Oh. That's where I've been this whole time.
The Wings will not make the playoffs. Sorry, guys.
Don't be sorry to me. What do you want me to say? I mean, if they don't make the playoffs, then what are we even doing? What's going to be the excuse parade on Yzerman getting an 8th year? Oh, it takes time. Okay, then do me a favor. Just go to your new cable channel and leave me alone. I'll buy it for baseball and log out for this crap. I can't. Half the league makes the playoff. This isn't even a goal. This isn't even anything you celebrate.
No.
This is how bad it's gotten. You're going to have dopes like Costa doing Yzerman laser beam pictorials because they made the playoffs after 10 years?
Yeah, because once
7 of which under his stewardship?
Yeah, because once you get in, puck luck, hot goalie standing on their head,
But
whatever.
no, you're going to see a bunch of Red Wings fans, if they make the playoffs this year, go, see what? It took 7 years. What are we talking about, see?
I'm with
I'm already having those mental arguments that you have in the shower by yourself with these people.
Oh, my God.
Kenny's been hurt.
Kenny's in a bad way right now. We'll get to your phone calls next. 97.1. We've had a few nice spring days, but they're rare. Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, Electrical offering right now. You buy a new furnace or AC, you get half off the installation. The guys at Mastercraft, 24/7 emergency service. They back their work with a 5-year warranty. And they've got financing options as well. Just call Mastercraft today. They are the pros for plumbing, electrical, generators, and they got you covered. You go to mastercraftheating.com. That's mastercraftheating.com. Well, we'll get right to the people. I'm still surprised. I mean, Kenny has an opportunity to go to the game tonight. He's not. I think Cookies is ready to boo this team off the ice. I still feel like they're going to win. Because, man, if they don't, I'm Kenny, Godspeed. You can handle it the rest of the week. I don't know what to say. If they don't, it is just as bad as it gets. Because I don't know what you have to hold on to. Like your crucible of truth will be, well, the East was difficult and things. Come on. But if they win, they're right in the fight, and they got to finish it. And look, they can't clinch a spot tonight, but they can go a long way in kind of eliminating themselves. I mean, this would be a devastating loss. It would draw Ottawa to 1 point behind you. The last thing you need is a jumbled, jam-packed East to get even more so jumbled and jam-packed. And again, with that looming road game at Buffalo, it kind of feels like a twofer. I have no belief you'll go to Buffalo and win. None. And at that point, the math don't be mathing. Because then you'll be down to 10 games left in the season. You're still going to need 6 regulation wins plus luck plus
Right there.
plus. And it's like, oh boy.
Destiny is out of your own hands. You can get red hot, but if the other teams you need to lose don't.
Yeah.
Well,
But
congratulations.
this is also an opportunity for Dylan Larkin or Lucas Raymond or somebody on this team.
To cement their Wings legacy.
No, you only do that in the playoffs.
Okay.
Man, this ain't the Hartford Whalers.
Yes,
this is the Detroit Red Wings.
Okay, but this may be similar to that, Mike, because it got you in the playoffs.
Man, this is like cementing your
The bar is
legacy
low.
in the Holiday Bowl.
Bar is
You
low.
can't do that. This is the winged wheel. Kenny, you can either support me or throw me out a window. I'm sorry, I'm not allowing that. There is no legacies for regular season games as a Red Wing.
80 yards, touchdown.
Right, Gus Johnson, Quaaludes.
Yeah, if you're the Columbus Blue Jackets,
Thank
there's
you.
a regular season, pride of some
Yeah.
sort.
Oh, yeah, Rick Nash cemented his legacy with a hot January.
All right, but if you never get into the playoffs, you got to start somewhere.
But the standard is the Red Wings. We have a standard.
I
used to.
understand,
Well,
but you got to get to the playoffs. So maybe you have an exception
Kenny, just say it.
for 1 year.
Guys, I just can't wait after the first period. We'll be outshot 11-5, and we'll be hapless. That's what I'm waiting for.
I think you'll be up 2-0.
You ready? Let's bet that. I guarantee you they don't even have the lead after one period.
I got a lunch for you next week.
Okay, done and done.
They're going to come out holy jumping. They're going to come out and do something. Come on, Kenny, I don't know what else to say.
All right, Mixer over there.
Come on. He loves the flannel shackets just like you do.
He does love himself a flannel jacket.
Let's go to the people. We'll go to Steve, 97.1. Steve, what's good, buddy?
How's it going, guys? So first things first, Mike, I got to give you a little bit of grief. I think you may have changed your tune just now, but the last couple of weeks you were giving old Jimmy Costa a bunch of grief about living and dying with the Pistons on a game-by-game basis. And I think I just heard you talk about how you were giving up on the season and giving up on the rebuild if they lost tonight. So I just got to give you a little bit of grief on that.
Yeah, because
then look,
tonight's the penultimate game, though. Like this really, when you look at from projections, Steve, there's a 30% variance in their playoff chances tonight. This would be a devastating loss. I think this qualifies.
But wasn't there probably the same statistical variance based on what happened in Montreal and what happened with Boston? I mean, these things flip on a game-by-game basis.
Not
and
like
we've got
that, though.
12 games left in the season.
Yeah,
I mean,
but the
come on,
problem
guys.
the problem is when you look at it and you go, okay, we have this tonight off of the Boston loss, and you're going to Buffalo. This is a game you got to have. I mean, Steve, listen, is it mathematically possible they still get this done? Of course. They could lose tonight, catch fire. Yes. I'm just saying, if we level it out, Steve, Ottawa played last night. They're coming in here. They're down 3 blue liners. You got to win tonight. I don't think that's crazy.
And just remember, they got raked over the coals by the Avalanche at home and then went in and blew the doors off in Colorado. So they can win hard games on the road. I don't think we should forget that.
All right. So, all right. First of all, are they winning tonight in your mind?
I think they're winning tonight. I think I was at the game against Boston. The doors almost blew off of the LCA. They were buzzing. I think, unfortunately, Gibson had a tough third period, but they were in a position to win that game had Gibson not let in a couple of weak goals.
Now, if they don't win tonight, You're just stoic about it? There's no panic?
No, there's definitely panic, but I'm not willing to throw away the season and the rebuild.
That's fair.
Based on one loss from tonight.
Now, if they don't make the playoffs, though, we got to be done with the rebuild, right?
That's a tougher question. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
No, that's okay.
That
And you know what,
that's a tougher
Steve?
question.
I'm sure. Listen, if they miss the playoffs, we'll do plenty of shows on it, and we'll talk then about it. I had to ask, and I totally respect
Understood.
you don't want to go there yet. But man,
Yeah.
you know, my refrigerator's empty at that point. I have no beverages to offer you. If they miss the playoffs, just forget it. No, but it took Buffalo 14 years. Hey, let's go to John. I know I'll get one of those calls.
It'll be a big summer. Wait and see. I've heard this before.
Yeah. Let's go to Joe, 97.1. Joe, what's good, buddy?
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call. Great show as always. Hey, I'm so frustrated. I think that Red Wings fans, by and large, cannot separate Stevie the jersey versus Stevie the suit. Jersey, sure, Hall of Famer. Stevie the suit just ain't getting it done. For so many of the reasons, like everyone has touched on, right? We don't see, some awesome things coming out of 7 years of drafting. We might win tonight, but I don't see us making the playoffs. And if by some chance we squeak in, we're going to get bounced. And it's just frustrating. Mike, you alluded to like all the excuses, right? And the saying that I want to pull my hair out is trust the Yzer plan. And my question is, why? What's he done that gives you faith that after 7 years, this is going to be turned around? And, oh, by the way, how long, right? Why do you trust the Yzer plan? And how long is too long?
Well, I mean, for me, it's right now. But look,
I hear you.
Other people, it's an endless runway. I don't know. I mean, Joe, look. You get to a point where if they make the playoffs, and I understand what you're saying, there's no reason for a ticker tape parade, but you have to use that then as, okay, we've made it. Now starts the quest in earnest from this point forward about winning a Stanley Cup. Rico's right. Yeah. You have to eventually get in to then go to that next step. So, Joe, I mean, it's vital for them to make it because if they don't, that's where I don't even know where you turn or what you do because it's the same cast of characters. It's the same stuff. And what is there? Getting in is vital. It has to happen. It's why it was so important for the Pistons to do it last year.
And it's why I said maybe for 1 year and 1 year only, Mike, if somebody can just help catapult them back into the playoffs.
Well, raise your jersey to the rafters while you're at it.
I'm not saying you got to get to the playoffs in order to have a playoff moment.
Put it right next to Ted Lindsay. All right. Go ahead, Kenny.
What chaps my ass the most about this whole thing
Kenny is so mad.
is the more that every time I drive home from work, I listen to a couple of podcasts from a couple of different national people. They laugh openly at the Red Wings. They laugh at the Yzer plan. They laugh at what's been going on. And one of them, I think there's a Leaf podcast I listened to. They said the worst critique I could give of Steve Yzerman is I hope he stays there forever as a Leafs fan. That to me is damning. We shouldn't in year 7 be talking about if we make the playoffs. Can we beg to make the playoffs? Why are we still talking in this verbiage? It's terrible.
I don't.
I'm already pre-mad about them losing tonight.
But they're not going to lose. And they'll be ahead after the first period. I'm here to help you.
So you're back. Okay.
No, I'm not back. You watch sports your whole life. Mm-hmm. You know what I know. This is a league game tonight. That team didn't get here till what time? They played last night. They're thin on the blue line. Goaltending has been a bit of an issue. You're getting your captain back tonight. But Rico, you got to jump their bones in the first period.
I understand, but the man in the shack.
You want lunch? Do you want lunch? The Wings will be ahead at the end of the first. Okay. Lunch next week.
I'm gonna refer to the man in the shack because he's been right this whole time.
Lunch next week.
Kenny?
Finally somebody said I've been right this whole time because literally I have been right this whole time.
Kenny, should I take this bet?
Yes, because I'm taking the bet.
Okay. Fine. Lunch. You want in too, Pastor?
Come on, David.
I need something because this man has been talking to himself back here. I'm just going to bring him behind the glass.
So he's turned to Greg in the morning.
Yes, he has. He's just like, oh, why should I believe? Why should I believe? I'm thinking he's talking to me. He's yelling at himself.
Well, you do realize he said that he has arguments with himself in the shower.
He did say that.
I
Yeah.
feel
I don't
like
know
I'm
if
in a
that's-
straitjacket, just rocking back and forth in a padded room.
I don't know if that just glazed people. He argues with himself in the shower.
He's been doing it right next to me all day.
Because I know what this turns into, guys. We've seen this before. Oh, we didn't get draft luck. Oh, it took Steve Yzerman forever to clear out Ken Holland's dead bodies. Oh, like excuse after excuse. Mike, you were right when you said excuses earlier.
Still blaming Ken Holland is like Spartan fans blaming D'Antonio. Like, guys, it's got to stop. You got to let go. Come on, man.
Well, John L. Smith.
Right. He
really set the
really
program
set us back. That hiring of Muddy Waters, man, it really set Spartan football back. Come on. At certain points, what's money's for?
Man, we lost Scotty Bowman. We're never going to be the same again.
It's one
Jeff
thing,
Smoker
too.
walking away from the program. Now,
Yeah, he's at the courthouse in Grand Rapids.
Right.
Like, Kenny, that's the other thing that kills me. Like, I love the argument about the draft luck. So basically, what you're telling me is the only way you're going to rebuild is if you get the number one pick and what? It turns into Alex Lafreniere? Like, if Yzerman is so special, he shouldn't need that to, hold on, checks notes, make playoffs in 7 years. Like, no one's angry that you don't have Matthew Schaefer or you don't have Calabrini. But there's a middle ground there where it's like the players you have drafted or have developed aren't good enough. And you haven't done any of the adding that is required to lift the water level. Why are we still talking 7 years deep that we're light in the top six? Or that up until the Falk trade, man, we need another defenseman. Like, why are we talking like that? And then instead of being able to draw upon the younger players, there's nothing. What am I bringing up here? What is down in Grand Rapids right now?
You're sending them back to Grand Rapids.
Oh, but we did this a couple weeks ago with Kenny. I said, here's some of your hockey scouting sites and what they project your top 10 prospects to be. None of these guys are listed as stars, first liners, snipers, score, middle six, bottom six. The hell are we talking about?
And what really puts daggers in that argument, too, is you've seen teams around you go from being good to very bad to then very good again without the draft luck that you supposedly need.
Correct.
And now they're in the playoffs, and you might not be.
That's why they're going to win tonight because, well, we deserve it. There. That's my reason. We deserve it. All right. Well, it's Marin Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 selling Chevy dealer 2 years in a row. Truck month loaded with deals. GM employees and immediate family members lease a 26 Silverado crew cab starting at $199 a month, 24 months, or a 26 Equinox LT, $239 a month, 36 month. Both deals, $999 down. And even if your bracket is toast, Moran can still make March a decent time here. It's MoranExpress.com or stop by on Gratiot, just north of 15 Mile in Clinton Township. It's Moran Chevrolet, where you always get the best price, period. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. All right, so with baseball on the horizon, nobody does, so look at me how smart I am radio, better than Rico Beard. It's time
Thank
for
you.
receipts. Oh, good. Elite Productions back. I'm sure Kenny has something to say about it. That's right. All right, okay.
Oh, I love that. All right, Tigers' upcoming season receipts. So let's see how well we can predict what the Tigers are going to do. We'll go back and review these in September.
Oh, great.
Late September or October. We'll just start off something very easy. Tigers win total over under 85.5.
I'm going to say over. This division is a dirty diaper. And they're just by far and away the best team. And they actually tried, unlike any of these other broke bleeps in the division. I'll say over.
Not only did they try, but it shows they're willing to try in the future, meaning that if there's a deadline move to be made, I think it's more possible now than ever that it could be made. So I will also take the over.
Oh, I like that.
Clean sweep over for me.
I'm going to say over, which means we'll all look ridiculous come October.
Actually, I think they'll look ridiculous.
We
with
better
the top 10
not.
data.
Wow.
Tarek Skubal wins the Cy Young Award. Yes or no?
No, just based on history, and it's only happened twice with Randy Johnson and Greg Maddux. You don't go 3 in a row. I'll say no.
Yeah, 3 in a row is so tough. I mean, that's such a good number. Ooh, no. Yeah, I'm going to say no.
Jim.
Yeah, I'll say no. I think he'll have a really good year, but I think there'll be voter fatigue. So, no.
I'm going to say yes. I think that he will. He's going to go out there trying to make as much money as he can for his next team. So he wants that third Cy Young to drive up the price. Let's stick with Skubal. Will Tarek Skubal be traded during the season?
No. Now, if I have them going over, the correlated move is you're definitely not doing that. So, no.
No, they're going to be a spender, not a seller. So I'll say no also.
No.
I'm going to go no as well. Will McGonigal win Rookie of the Year?
The only reason I say no is it's just really hard to do. And I'll never
He's the betting
pick.
favorite right now.
I don't. That's why I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
Because how often does that ever happen?
That's
Hell,
like the
I bet
Heisman.
I bet Jackson Holiday was the betting favorite 2 years ago. I'm just going to say no. I think he'll
Gonna
be
take the field?
yes.
Yeah, if you're giving me the field, I'm going to take the field. It's very difficult to reject a rookie to put up those kind of numbers. He might be capable of it. Hell, I hope he does it, but I don't think if you give me the field, give me the field.
I want it so bad, but no.
I guess I'm the only one that believes in the young man. I'm going to say yes. Longest winning streak for the Tigers over under 8.5 games.
I will say under. It's brutally difficult to string together 9 straight wins in the MLB. I'm going to say under.
Before you said the number, the first number that popped into my head was 7. I feel like that's a good cap for a win streak for baseball, so I'll say under, but just slightly.
I'm going to go under as well. That's a lot.
Okay. I will probably join you guys. I'm going to say, I'm going to go over. I believe in them. Longest losing streak, over under 5.5.
I'll say under. It's also very difficult to just go out and lose a week straight. I'll say under. None of these are going to be right, by the way. It's going to be a total disaster.
Yeah, but 6 games, you could see it happening throughout the course of this way too long baseball season already. I'll say over by a hair.
Okay.
Otto, is that you?
I wonder if
I'll go on over. I'll go over.
I'm going over as well. More home runs this year, Riley Green or Torque?
go Riley Green. I think Riley, with the way he's tinkered with his swing and obviously the strikeouts, he could hit 40. I just don't think Torque's going to get there. I'll say Green.
Yeah, Riley is a high-event baseball player. He swings out of his shoes. He's trying to hit a home run every time he hits the ball. Yeah, give me Riley.
I'm done with Torque. Green.
Okay.
I'm going Torque. Tigers All-Stars. Actually making the team.
Okay.
Over under 4.5.
because no one actually wants to play in the All-Star game. Last year showed me if Zach McKinstry can make an All-Star team, anyone can. I'll say over.
I was going to say, let's not forget the Zach McKinstry bump we're getting here. I mean, obviously, that's one guaranteed in the All-Star game every single year. Perennial superstar, face of the city. Yeah, I'll take
Kids are chasing that baseball card with everything they got.
Under.
Kenny, you going over?
Yes, over.
Over.
Riley Green or the McKinstry bump.
I'm going to go under. Framber Valdez, over under 166 and a half strikeouts.
I'll go over. He's a horse. He'll pitch 200 innings. I'll go over.
I'll go under because they like to do the whole not pitching chaos this year, but they like to mix it up a little bit more. So I'll say under.
I'm going to go under as well.
Hater.
I'm going to go over. Tigers win the division.
Yes.
Or no?
Yes, this division is ass. Yes.
If this were any other division, my answer would be no.
It's not,
They
though.
haven't won.
It's the AL Comedy Central, and you have a top 12 payroll. You're winning the division.
I say yes,
The
but
Cleveland
I
Guardians
would say
spent
yes
a
as
grand
well.
total of $8 million this offseason. Let that sink in.
Will Scooble see a ninth inning?
No.
Real quick.
No.
no.
You're funny.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Okay. That's your receipt segment, 97.1. Sorry about that. Was talking to Mike. All right. A lot can happen in 5 years. Jobs may change. Kids will grow. New memes will come out. But if you have reliable, intelligent Wi-Fi and a price that didn't change for 5 years, you can have that thanks to Xfinity's 5-year price guarantee. You don't have to worry about that part of your future. You're guaranteed 5 years of Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to all your devices that you need the most, that finds and fixes issues before you even notice them. It's like a super intelligent Wi-Fi that keeps you protected from online threats. You get incredible gaming speeds on multiple devices, and no one is battling for bandwidth. For the next 5 years, all your devices will work perfectly in harmony. And you'll get our best equipment with no annual contract, no fees, and no strings. So even though your kids will grow up and you still won't understand what 6-7 means, your internet will stay sharp, reliable, and most importantly, the price will stay put. Plus, get online in minutes and same-day Wi-Fi, all with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Xfinity, imagine that. Restrictions apply. Select plans only. To get started, call Xfinity, visit Xfinity.com, or just drop into an Xfinity store today.
Baseball is back. Opening night
I know
is
it's
live.
back. How dare you?
Baseball is back. Opening night is live on Netflix tomorrow, March 25th. Aaron Judge and the New York Yankees clash with Rafael Devers and the San Francisco Giants. MLB opening night, Yankees-Giants, live on Netflix tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific.
How about David just sneaking right into a promo right there? Good for you. I know baseball's back.
I guess we should just say, David, you're hot.
Yeah, David, 30 seconds. Rieger is here. We'll wait for him. He was on an important phone call, and I couldn't believe it. Somebody scared him as he was walking around the office. Rico, he's walking around hosting his own show, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's talking so loud, he don't even hear me creeping up behind him. Gave him a little bear hug. His spine shivered. How dare you? He goes, I'm frail. I'm a 50-year-old man. Maybe if you didn't talk so loud, you'd have better spatial awareness there, sweetheart.
Buddy, I was on the phone call of my life. Now,
Really?
it's not a done deal yet, but I have a real big deal in the works. Real big.
What are we talking about?
It's massive. I can let you in.
Yeah, talk to us.
Yeah.
Is this so you can get your day off?
Yes, correct.
Oh, come on.
Sunday, I'm scheduled to work 2 to 6. If Michigan and Michigan State both win, which I both predict are
Michigan
going to
is
win.
absolutely winning.
Okay, well, it's the tournament. I'm not going to put the cart before the horse.
Okay,
So
I will.
Mark Ryan is scheduled 10 to 2. I'm scheduled 2 to 6. I know that show 2 to 6 would be an absolute bleep show, and I'd just be doing Michigan play-by-play. So I was on offering Mark everything I have for him to switch with me. So I was making inroads. He's going to take my 2 to 6. I'm going to take his 10 to 2.
What did you have to offer for a basic switch?
Money.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah. And I told him, I said,
You know what? But he's desperate, Mike.
I told him, I said, listen, Mark,
Oh, my God.
I will work whatever shift. Sometimes Mark works
Seller's
till
market.
midnight. I will work till midnight. I will work multiple shifts. I got him to agree, and now I just got to clear it with the big bosses. So I might have pulled off the heist of a century to watch Michigan and Michigan State.
David, are you as embarrassed as I am?
Well, actually, no. It would be a
Why?
buyer's
Why?
market because
You-
Rieger wants out of that spot so badly that Mark Ryan just basically.
Mark literally took advantage of me. He did. And by the way,
I think we just found the worst GM in Detroit.
Yep.
It is Jeff Rieger.
exactly. Dude, I was like Scott Harris at the trade deadline. Give me Paddock. Give me Morton. What do you need? Yes.
I'm speechless.
Oh, come on. You would have done the same thing if you're in my spot.
No.
Yes.
I would have just said,
You ever tried being
Hey,
on during one of these games?
Mike.
It's going to be a game to go to the Final
No,
Four.
right? But it was just simply, hey, Mike, can you switch this spot with me?
Oh, you
Yeah.
think I came on too strong? You think I gave away too much?
Yes.
All the
And it's
leverage
just
I
like,
gave
you know
away.
what? Yeah, okay.
Second of
If
all,
I
here's
was
an
a-
idea. You've been at this station for 20 years. That guy's been here for 20 minutes. You go to your boss, you go, do me a solid.
Switch the show.
All right,
Well, you
I
know,
love this team. This guy doesn't know the roster. Flip flop,
The
boom,
guy-
done.
The guy's got a family. He could have had plans.
I'm
to
sorry.
Go to the source.
Did your daughter run away? You've got one too.
That's a good point by you.
Well, she ain't going nowhere no time.
Although
soon.
I'm pretty sure I gave her away in this negotiation.
I'm just making a point. This didn't need to go
Rieger,
down this
it
way.
was simply, hey, can you make the switch with me? And 99% of the time, sure, no problem.
He was like see, I thought he was doing.
I was
he was
sweating.
Well, he
Yeah.
was like so loud in negotiating. So I'm like, well, let me take this time. Now I didn't
Yeah,
go
yeah,
Terry
Mike-
Tate office
You did,
linebacker.
though.
He was offering things he couldn't even really offer.
This
I
is a
was.
draft day trade. That's what this is.
I want Putney.
Yes, by the way, he has my 401k now.
All right. Question.
Yes, and the Mike
And
hit me
if they
from
don't
behind.
make
It
it-
was
I
like a
didn't.
check.
It
And
was
if they
not.
don't make it, you're just screwed.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, this is going to be my luck. They'll lose to Bama.
They're not going to lose to Bama. Can we talk about the Wings?
Yeah, it's a big game. Big game.
I said they're winning, and I've bet both Kenny and Rico they're going to jump the Senators in the first period. They'll be head after the first.
See, I agree with you.
Come on, they got to win.
They
this
played
game.
great against Boston. The third period was tough considering they blew the lead, but that was Gibson's fault. Swayman was unbelievable. They're actually playing decent hockey, and the Sens are without 5 defensemen.
I thought it was 3.
5. They got 5 defensemen out. They got 2 guys today making their season debut from the minors. That's how bad it is. And they're the second night of a back-to-back. And yes, Linus Hallmark hasn't been as good this season. If the Wings don't win, I agree with what you guys said. If the Wings don't win today,
I quit.
it's over. It's over. I've lost all hope. I wonder if that's a fair assessment because Ottawa's going to jump you. And by the way, the Islanders, your Islanders, they got the Blackhawks. So they're probably going to win.
Well, and the thing is, they have a weapon, which is they've got the Vezina winner. Sorokin's going to win the Vezina.
Yeah.
He's
How about
got
that
7 or 8
1-0
shutouts,
shutout?
right, against the Blue
How'd that
Jackets.
happen, by the way? You give up 7 goals to the Habs on
I know.
Saturday night, and then you give up 1 goal on Sunday.
Look, the difference is like Sorokin, we've seen it in real time. He led the Islanders to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. They were 1 game away from going to the Stanley Cup. I think they lost 2-1 against Tampa Bay because Braden Point had a point like every shift.
Yeah, he's good.
But I'm just saying, like, the Wings need someone to step up for them the way a Sorokin steps up, steals a game 1-0. Or like last night, I know it's a different sport, but like Dennis Jenkins out of nowhere, like cool, a gym class hero, 30 points. When is someone from the Wings going to step up and do that?
So I looked this up, right? And Patrick Kane's been better, but I looked this up, and this is horrifying stats. They are 22 in even strength goals. Not great.
No, they're terrible.
Right? Then I looked this up. Remember when their power play was fantastic?
Yes.
Early in the season, top 3 for pretty much the first 3 months of the
Yeah,
season.
basically anytime right around Christmas, they were still elite.
How many power play goals do they have in the month of March, the month of Izzo? Guess.
Oh, God.
How many power play goals?
Give me total chances.
In 31 chances. 31 power plays. How many power play goals?
I'll say 3.
I was going to say 6.
Give me 2.
I think it's actually 0.
You guys are really good. 4.
All right, that's pathetic.
That's 12% success rate. Now, some of the best power plays in the league are at 26,
Yeah, you're
27%.
basically every 4
You're
chances you're getting
Yes.
1.
Yes, and by the way, on the power play, every time they get a power play, they give up a legitimate shorthanded chance going the other way. Doesn't always score, I feel, but it happens all the time. They got to win tonight.
They have to
They're
because
gonna win.
also
Costa's going to be there. Is Kenny going?
No.
Kenny refuses to go.
Why?
He doesn't want to get hurt again.
I mean, I guess
I'm
I don't
tired
blame
of it, man. I'm just leave me alone.
They're going to win. There's no way they lose today.
Kenny,
See,
go be
Rico-
with your people. It's Shackett
Yeah,
season.
this isn't Phoenix a couple years ago.
Rico,
With
does it
alone.
make you feel better about our lunch bets that Rieger is on the opposite side of us? Because I think that should be valid.
Yeah.
I feel like that points in our direction.
Yeah, I am. I'm very confident.
So you got them winning or losing, Rico?
Oh, it's the Wings will be up by 2 goals in the first
Yeah,
after the
I
first
agree.
period.
You got the same. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Kenny,
just
you're
think they're
against
going to.
No,
If they have,
absolutely
well, and
not.
if they have any pride, you jump this team. And second of all, if Larkin doesn't play, I'm done. Like strip the C, I'm out. It's over.
By the way, here's the other thing I wanted to get off my chest.
Quickly.
I was listening to your show. It's fantastic as always. Rico Straft is embarrassing. You took Houston first overall. This is because he hates Michigan.
No, it's because
It
of
is.
the pathway, you dope. They got the easiest road to get to the Final Four. It's strategery.
Yeah.
Now I would
You
have
just
taken.
gave away your life to switch a shift. I don't want to hear crap from you.
Damn it, you're right. I can't fight that.
Okay, Rieger's next, guys. You're gonna win tonight because, well, we deserve it, and we have Greater Life Church in our side.
And if you don't,
so that's the
it's
reality.
over.
That's it. Pray for Iserman.
No, you don't.
Oh, okay. Rieger's next. 97.1.